Um, I came on here to let you guys know that I'm not going to delete my channel. I don't have to. I'm just going to divide my time with YouTube and my real life. You see, I haven't been on here that much. And the reason why that is because I have a real life off here. People that need me, people that love me and care about me. Now, the thing the thing is I've been seeing a lot on this platform lately. And I'm going to keep my opinions to myself about it. I think there's some dirty people on here that's wants to make everyone else's lives miserable. No, I'm not going to keep my opinions to myself because you know why everybody else does. They have an opinion about everything. Everything. Like I told everybody in my last video, if you don't like what people say to you, then don't say it to other people on this platform, other creators, other YouTubers, whatever you want to call these individuals. Maybe certain YouTubers need to back away. And that's what I've seen a lot of lately. Don't try to, start trouble, right? Because the thing is, with me, I've learned on here that you can have an opinion, but it's the way you put it out there. Now, when I was going through a lot stuff last summer, I came on here with a bad attitude. I wasn't handling things right. And I see a lot of people doing that, a lot of YouTubers. The people that I have, the YouTubers I have that support me, I know that whatever I say to those people, YouTubers, creators, whatever I want to call them, they're not going to go wrong with it. They're not going to use it against me. And that's the difference. If you do not want things to be put out there and you are being judged, then don't put it out there. I've learned that. I've learned how to handle myself in a way that if I cannot be on YouTube and I can't go live and I'm not having a bad day, I don't go on. Plus, I have other things to do. Now, I know there's YouTubers on here that have opinions, that think they're better than everybody else. And those people that you're saying it about doesn't have a right to defend themselves. Now, this is what I want you to know. That person that called me on the phone by a private number, I do not entertain it. And the reason why that is because they're acting like children. They're trying to get a rise out of me. And I usually came on here way back and started saying disrespectful things because that's what they want. They want entertainment. They want freaking content. So I came on here to let everybody know I have a right to my opinions. Even though I haven't seen what's going on this YouTube, this platform, doesn't mean that I don't get updates and people don't say what's going on. I mean, maybe a few people on this platform that I trust that haven't ran with my shit. You can't trust that many people at all. They're not friends. You think they are, but they're not. They will backstab you in the back because they don't get their way or they don't like what you do and the decisions that you make and what you create on this platform. And they go after you. That's no way to make content. Coming on your live and making friggin' crap up and judging other people when I know for a fact there's people that are doing that. YouTubers, creators, whatever you want to call them, that are not better than everybody else. Now, to be honest with you, again, I haven't seen what's going on in this YouTube because I have better things to do. But there's times before I watched these people attack one another, and it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. And I know that. Now, I know there's one person watching me, maybe a few, because they don't really care about what I have to say. And I don't care what they have to say. That's why I don't watch them. There's only certain people that I watch now. There's certain people that I surround myself with because I can trust them. There are people on here that trust each other and they want to break that bond apart. There's a group of individuals, YouTubers, that work together. And I've seen it. And people want to criticize them. Why? I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not going to tell you who supports me and wants to be there for me because I'm not going to have you go instigate and attack them and harass them because it doesn't make them or you any better. I mean, there's times that they want to go on my live and tell you all where to go, but they don't because they're more mature. They think that YouTubers, that's all they are. They're not people in their lives. They don't matter. So when you sit there, make sure you know who you're talking about because I can come on here and say a lot of things, but I don't. Nicolina, I just want to let you know that if you don't like people saying things about you, stop making things up about certain YouTubers because I've seen that a lot lately before I stopped being on here all the time. It's very toxic on this platform. And people like you are making it worse. You created a group to harass people, YouTubers, creators, whatever you want to say, who they are. Look at you. If you do not like what people say about you, maybe you need to zip it. You say a lot and you make up stories. So doesn't Jimbo. And I've seen that a lot before I decided not to be on here all the time. And again, he's making this place toxic. And people are pointing it out. And they don't like it. So, all in a nutshell, is that try to divide your time. And I see a lot of people doing that. When they come on here, they don't entertain people's bullshit. They've moved on. But there's other people and other YouTubers and creators alike that have a right to stick up for themselves against you people. YouTubers, creators, whatever you want to call these people. I mean, I call them trash. I don't even go over to any of those people's channels or anything. There are people putting out clips and they're pointing out the things that you say. So if you do not like them pointing out what you say and causing problems with other creators, YouTubers, whatever you want to say, then stop. Now, I'm gonna say this, okay? There's a certain YouTuber on here, which I'm not gonna get into because this person's not perfect either, that wants to see if you don't like what anybody has to say, you people, maybe you need to stop and look at yourself. Now there's war. And I'm gonna come on here this weekend and I'm gonna do a live. And I'm gonna say what I have to say. You guys might not like it, but I'm sick and tired of people not having a voice. People want to shut people down. You guys don't like anything that I have to say. I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm not harassing anybody on here because I don't go to their platforms to look people up and lie about somebody's number that was put out on someone's wall when another person told you, Jimbo, to get it off, and you did. So let me say something to you. You guys looked up my number, okay? Because the other number is not even, I don't have it. But I'm gonna do a live this weekend. You cannot keep me from having a voice. You can try, but everybody has a right to have one. So, and another thing, I found out that I've got 3 alerts this past week of people trying to get into my phone. 3. And the only people that I think is doing it are the people, creators, YouTubers on here. Now we're looking into that, and I can't find out who did it. And I am going to put it on live on my channel so everybody can see what I've been getting. This has been happening on and off. You guys are nosy to hack into someone's phone and try to get information out of it. Because I don't do that to you. I don't look up your IP number or fucking whatever address and go do that. We're going to find out who did it. Because there's ways. Leave me alone. Leave my family alone. And that's all I'm going to say right now. I got another alert on my phone this morning. Just now. You people are so desperate to get information and use it. Because you guys have no content at all. You know what it says? Someone is trying to get into your phone. And I got alerted. And I left something on my wall to make sure you guys understand and give you guys a heads up that I know. Because you know what? I have a block on that phone. And that's what I've been doing for the past 2 days. So you guys cannot hack into my shit. And if you do, I know. Because I get alerted. What else there to say? There's nothing to say. Because I think it's kind of ridiculous. That's why I came back. You guys are trying to make me not have a voice. You can talk about people. The certain creators can. They can instigate, they can harass. But we can't call them out on it. There are certain creators that dislike other people. YouTubers, creators alike. And they want to make their lives miserable. And that's what you guys are trying to do to me. But you know what? I'm happy with my life. I have a loving husband. That are gift from heaven. That looks out for me. I have friends that look out for me. I have people on here, a few, that look out for me. So, with that being said, don't think you guys could try hacking into my phone or trying to get into my phone. Because every time you do, I get alerted. I'm telling you, you guys are going to end up screwing around with somebody. And those certain people on here, creators, YouTubers, are not going to take it. So you can try to get me for not having a voice. But you know what? I have my voice elsewhere too. We have lives all the time. I can have my voice someplace else on here. I don't think I'm not going to. So I'm just letting you guys know, be careful and try to get something that will alert you when someone's trying to hack into your shit. Because you guys are desperate. about certain people. Why don't you guys grow up? Find a hobby, go to work, whatever you can do to keep your fucking mind occupied. Because there's some dirty people on here that are not respecting other people's privacy. You can say whatever you want about my family, but I'm not on here to just freaking watch you. Because you know what? It's a bunch of jibber jabber. I know who I am. I know who people that love me care about me. And no one on here is going to ruin that. You remember my husband came on here and we did live together? People said I wouldn't do it. And I did it. People said that I wouldn't put certain information on my YouTube channel to show you guys that people are calling me by a private number. And I did that. You guys can't even put receipts out because I'm mad, because they're fake. They're lies. You can say whatever you want about Ernie, Mama T, whoever you want, because they're better and they're more classy than you are. And you're trying to take them down and badmouth them and harass them. And these certain people have a right to have an opinion and a voice. But Ernie Shell is not entertaining it. He has a life. He's not making certain people his priority to come on here and trash. Just remember, we are people too, and we have feelings, and we deserve our privacy. Stop going after people's children, families, loved ones, significant others, the jobs. Stop putting their address out there. Because I can do it too, but I don't. Two wrongs don't make it right. I mean, I was doxxed. My father that passed away was doxxed. People put out my daughter's information that I put up for adoption. But did I go back and do the same thing? No. No, I didn't. I came on here to tell you guys to knock it off. I fought against you guys. I have a right to have a voice. And this Saturday, I am. All these YouTubers that think they have all the answers, everything is right, all the information's right, and come to find out, you get it wrong every time. There's people that trigger YouTubers, and right before I even stopped coming on here all the time, I fucking loved it. To watch certain people get triggered and harassed. Because that's what you do. They don't go in real life to do it. They come on here to voice and have a voice. You guys think that people are harassing you and talking about you. But all the while, like I said, you people are. And people have a right to stick up for themselves, just like I did. And I'm glad I did. Because you know what? People on my side are watching you. If you come into my chat room, start saying things, we take a picture of that. We document it. We documented all the things that was, all the freaking alerts that I got. Stop trying to get into my phone. Okay? Because you're not getting what you want. You're kind of failing at that. So if you don't want YouTubers doing the same thing, maybe you guys need to stop. Because I can easily put your information out there, but I don't. So I'm going to have my good day today. Because to be honest with you, I'd rather do that than be on here. But I just want to address you guys. And that's what I was trying to do. That I know when people are trying to hack into my phone. Okay? And that girl, Becky, that came on here to defend Jimbo, that tried to say, oh, the number is on Jimbo's wall on YouTube. That number is no longer in service. See, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Do I put your information and your shit on my fucking wall? No, I don't. Watch what people do on here, monsters do on here, and watch very closely. You can read what they're doing. You know what they're trying to get at. You know what they're trying to push. And that's the reason why I don't want to be on here, because it's very toxic. So if you feel that you need to take a break, do that. Because I know I have. You know, let me say something. When people are trying to shut people down and they try to take their life down, like certain people, like they just try to do to me, just remember, we will always have a voice. We can go someplace else and have a voice. So with that being said, I'm going to go enjoy my day. All those miserable people out there that want to harass and hurt people and be toxic, you go right ahead. Because certain people are not entertaining it anymore. Like I said, I came on here to defend myself against you people that are trying to get into my phone. Do you have better things to do on here in real life? Do you guys? Probably not. Because if you did, you wouldn't be trying to hack into my phone. I know that there's 12 people in here that want to hear what I have to say, which I'm glad. I don't care how many people are in here, to be honest, as long as they hear what I have to say, because I keep my lives up. And then I record them and put them in a file. So anything that happens, I can go back to that file and say, this is what I said. I've been sticking up for myself for a while now. But every single time people call me, I don't entertain it. I don't call them. I don't freaking look up their numbers. I don't freaking go and look up their address just to get back at them. I just smile and go on with my day. So I think that you guys need to find a hobby or do something with your life, because I am. But don't think that I don't know, because I do. Stop coming on here. I'm not even, I mean, it's ridiculous. You guys are acting like children. And I'd rather not watch it. I haven't been on anybody's channel watching anybody's channel for a month now. Because to be honest with you, it's a bunch of toxic individuals that I do not want to entertain. Since these individuals came to YouTube, this whole YouTube changed. Because I remember when I came on here, it was never like that. You troublemakers came here to follow one individual. And those people are the ones that made this platform toxic. So there's nothing else I have to say. This is very a toxic platform that people are screwing around with people's mental health and try to get them going down a downward spiral. And I stay away from that. And my mental health has been great because of it. I don't need people to point out that I have mental health issues. I already know that. But I don't make that my life. I try to make it better. And that's what they tried to do months ago. And some individual came on here and called me up on my phone and said, I have problems. No, you have problems because you're contacting me about Jimbo, about whatever you want to fucking harass me with. So I don't care. I'm not talking about certain people, but there's one individual, two individuals that came here, no, three, that came here and brought somebody in here, and they made this platform toxic. They go after people, other people's platforms. They go cause trouble over there. It's ridiculous. And that's why I decided to come on here once in a while, because I'm a better person than that. I'm just going to say, in a nutshell, you guys, the people on here, are failing, and you guys are getting your karma. People point things out what you do, and you try to dismiss it, but all the while they have proof of it. I know who the good people are and who the bad people are on here. I go and learn from the good people. I don't learn from the bad. Like I said, my mental health is awesome now. And sometimes it's good to take a mental health day. I have been doing that a lot lately. And look at me. And look at you guys. You're still on here causing trouble. So I'm going to go because I have family coming over and friends. So just remember, don't listen to people on here. Take everything they say, those toxic people, with a grain of salt, because they're only trying to hurt you.